So, to be born into noble families with pleasant complexion in the future for millions of births is a karmic fruition based on the good deeds. At that time, the universal Bodhisattva, having heard Shakyamuni Buddha praise Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva, he knelt down with clasped hands, reverently, respectfully, and spoke to the Buddha, saying, "Honored of the world, I have long noted the inconceivable infinite powers of Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva and his great vows to bring benefits and happiness to sentient beings. That is why I inquire about his wonderful powers and his activities in following and spreading the teachings, which I promise to follow and spread by my own efforts. Will the honored of the world graciously tell us the name of this sutra and indicate to me the ways and means of propagating this noble teaching? How can he spread and continue this teaching?" Shakyamuni Buddha replied, "This sutra has three names as follows." Sutra is a teaching according to the Buddha. Ksitigarbha Fundamental Vows, Ksitigarbha Fundamental Practices, Ksitigarbha Fundamental Determinations. Since Ksitigarbha made such great vows kalpas ago to bring happiness and benefits to sentient beings, it is the duty of all of you to harmonize yourselves with those vows and to propagate them, to comply with those vows or to be agreeable with those vows and to continue. Maybe, I guess in some cases, some people take such vows and they become Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva. After Universal Bodhisattva heard what Shakyamuni Buddha had said, he withdrew with clasped hands reverently. Chapter 7. Benefiting the Living and the Dead. At that time, Ksitigarbha Maha Bodhisattva said to Shakyamuni Buddha, "Honored of the world, I can see that beings in Jambudvipa, which is our universe that includes the earth, have committed sins in actions, words, and thoughts. These are the three different ways human beings can commit negative action, negative karma. If they have opportunity to do good, they act with flagging zeal. They do it haphazardly, they do it half-heartedly. When opportunity presents itself for the commission of evil deeds, when they have a chance to do evil acts again, they continue in their evil ways. Such sentient beings are those walking in a mire, quicksand, or mud, with heavy loads on their backs. The farther they go, the deeper they sink, and the heavier the burden. If they encounter wise persons, they are aided to carry half of the load or all. Owing to the superior energy of the wise, they not only are able to give aid, but also to console the erring ones to stand firm, determined to err no more once out of the slough of evil, therefore avoiding all evil ways. Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva again said to the Buddha, "Honored of the world, the bad habits of those people often originate in something as small as a mote, but they gradually increase. Their parents, family, friends ought to perform some benevolence on their behalf when the erring ones are about to depart from this life. So for the people who like to do evil, habitually perform evil, negative acts, it is good for their family to do some good things on their behalf. They can either hang banners bearing sacred texts, or burn oil lamps, or chant the sutras, or they may make offerings before one or more Buddha images, or images of Bodhisattva. Here again, I don't think it's about the pictures of Buddha care to have oil burned in front of them, but it's a sign of respect and creating cause and effect, because just like the basketball, you need to bounce it before you will move in this earth. It is meritorious for the relatives to chant the name of Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Parteka Buddhas, or even to chant one name or one title of the above sacred ones in front of the dying person within his or her hearing. Their sins which may cause them to be cast into the evil realms, the hell, the ghost, and the animal, for suffering will be expiated solely because will be released, will be forgiven, solely because their families are doing these above mentioned pious actions, holy actions and good deeds. So imagine you can help somebody to leave hell just by doing such things. When dying persons have passed away and their relatives continue to perform meritorious acts on their behalf, within 49 days immediately after their death, it is assured that the departed ones will never be reborn in an evil state, but will go into a heaven or be reborn to the human world to enjoy longevity and felicity, happiness and long life. The living relatives of the departed ones, because of their pious acts, holy acts, will themselves receive inconceivable benefits. I hope the honored one, the honored of the world, Shakyamuni Buddha, Devas, dragons, asuras, pretas, maharajas, humans and subhumans, different types of ghosts and spirits, will all endeavor to persuade the dwellers in Jambudvipa not to commit sin by killing or any other deeds of evil, such as offering living sacrifices to spirits or gods on behalf of their departed ones. Why should you not kill? Because your deed of offering blood sacrifice will not give even the smallest benefit to the deceased, but will actually increase their suffering. Their future woe, their future troubles, will be more severe as a result of this bloodshed. If the deceased have done some good deeds during life that would help them to a heavenly rebirth, or again as a human, but the evil acts performed on their behalf by relatives will act against their welfare and delay their progress towards liberation. If those dying beings have no good deeds to their credit, according to their personal karma, they merit evil births, why should their families be so ill-advised to have such a bad idea as to do the sin of killing on their behalf, just as if a person who has suffered hunger, has been starved for 3 days, and traveling from afar carrying a heavy load of more than 100 kilos. Katis is a weighing measuring system from the ancient times, and some neighbors suddenly added to the load, the total weight would become unbearable. Honored of the world, it is visible to me that if inhabitants of Jambudvipa can follow the Buddha's doctrines to do good, even as the size of a hair, a drop of water, a grain of sand, one dust mote, they themselves will get benefits personally according to their own karma. Okay, we'll finish.